Good afternoon. For those of you I didn't meet at registration, my name is Ronnie Stidvent. I'm the director of Subiendo. Bienvenidos. Me llamo Veronica Stidvent y soy el director de Subiendo. Por favor, ¿cuántos quieren información en español? ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Okay. Diana, you want to stand up and introduce yourself?
Hola, me llamo Garcia, soy consejera de Subiendo y vengo de Brownsville, Texas. Soy la primera que me graduó de mi familia y me acabo de graduar este pasado mayo. Te puse aquí para cualquier pregunta que tengan, lo que sea, estoy aquí también. Tenemos más consejeros que también van a ayudar.
So Diana is our parent liaison for the entire Subiendo Academy. So for any of you, if you have questions, if you need information, questions about what your students are going to be doing, Diana is going to be your point counselor on that. But also feel free to contact me or any of the other staff at Subiendo at any time. You have the contact information you should have received. Did everyone receive the card? Yes. So, for at any time, if you feel you need to contact us, please feel free to do so. I'm a mom myself. I've got 3 kids, so I can assure all of you that we will be watching your children. They will be supervised by their student counselors at all times, and we have them in a safe environment. The dorm at San Jacinto is very safe, very secure. It's locked at night. So I just want to make sure that you all know that we are very conscientious and put the safety and security of the students first. And you should rest assured about that and sleep well tonight, because there will be those of us who will not be sleeping tonight to make sure that that happens. Diana will pipe in and give you a little bit of summary after I've spoken for those of you who want that information in Spanish. Right, Diana? If you want to in fact, Diana, you can just come up, and we're going to have a panel of students after the fact too. And so Diana will chime in, and that way I don't want to leave anybody out.
Sí, nada más queremos asegurarlos que los niños van a estar muy seguros, que tenemos aquí en San Jacinto donde se van a quedar los dormitorios. Están muy seguros y los cierran en las noches y siempre vamos a estar en pendiente de todos los niños y dónde están y quién están con quién. Pero sí, nada más queremos que tengan todos los números, nos pueden llamar a cualquier hora, que lo que se les ofrezca, vamos a estar aquí por ustedes.
Okay, so what is the Subiendo Academy? For those of you who haven't had a chance to look at the website, get some information, ask your children again and again, what is it you're doing this summer? This is the second year of this program. This is an intensive leadership training program for high school students entering their senior year. And our goal is to give your child some of the tools that they will need to be successful. So some of the things that we'll be working on this week are developing writing skills, working on our communication skills, learn to work in groups, practicing our leadership and following in groups so that we know how to do both, and practicing networking. So the entire time, your students will be very, very busy. From morning till late at night, they'll be working on all of these things and also getting to know one another and having some fun. You want to talk about that?
Sí, lo que tenemos aquí en Subiendo van a ser muchas sesiones para sus niños para aprender cómo escribir, como para hacer aplicaciones para el colegio, cosas así. También para ser líderes en la comunidad. Va a haber mucha gente que va a venir de la comunidad a hablar con ellos y aconsejarlos en muchas cosas.
The mission of the Subiendo Academy is to empower the next generation of leaders and to encourage them to pursue higher education and civic engagement in critical fields. That's a tough one.
La misión de Subiendo es para, how do you say encourage?
¿Cómo se dice encourage en español?
Sí, apoyar a los niños para poder, que quieran ir a la escuela, al colegio, sí, caminarlos, para ser líderes en la comunidad y también en sus escuelas.
You ready for another hard one? The vision of the Academy is to get these students to believe in their potential and aspire to lead. And so you'll see that again and again in everything we do. Believe in your potential, aspire to lead. Believe. Creo.
Pues la visión del programa es para que los niños crean que ellos pueden llegar a esa meta que muchos tienen, que a lo mejor vienen de lugares que a lo mejor ellos no piensan que pueden llegar, pero aquí les vamos a enseñar muchas cosas, les vamos a ayudar por todo y esperamos que regresen a sus casas como líderes.
At Subiendo, we recognize the importance of family in helping their children achieve and realize their potential. And so that's so important, and we're so grateful that you all have come here today to support your children, and we hope that you'll join us again at the lunch on Thursday and the parent debrief preceding that. Want to get that before we go on? I'm really putting her to work today.
Sí, estamos muy orgullosos que toda la familia que han llegado ustedes aquí. Sabemos que son muy importantes los padres y la familia para sus niños y esperemos que regresen el jueves para el lunch.
Sí, lunch. That's great. So this academy is just the beginning, and we hope that both you and your children see this not as a 5-day deal, but just the beginning of a lifelong relationship with the people they meet this week. Each other, their counselors, the speakers and mentors that they'll be in contact with. We believe that we're creating a pipeline of leaders for tomorrow, and we're so thrilled for your children to be a part of it. So thank you so much for being here today.
Esperamos que sus niños agarren mucho, saquen mucho por este programa y también que puedan regresar a sus casas, como ya había dicho, a ser líderes en su comunidad y en sus escuelas. Y también esperamos que no nada más son 5 días aquí, que va a ser toda una vida. Tenemos mucha gente que los va a apoyar y que siempre vamos a estar ahí por ellos.
At Subiendo, we're also very fortunate to have a big network that's supporting us. And that includes the Friends of Subiendo, whom your children will get to meet and hear about later this week. And it includes our corporate sponsors as well. We're very fortunate to have someone here from Target, who's a great supporter of what we're doing, especially our outreach to parents. Southwest Airlines, a number of students flew in on Southwest Airlines today, and AT&T. And we're very grateful to all of our sponsors. And I'd like to introduce our representative from Target here today, Manuel Gallegos. You want to say that, and then I'll introduce her. Oh, I want to say a little bit about you, but I'm going to let her talk a little bit.
Pues también tenemos mucha gente que nos apoya y mucha gente de la comunidad aquí de Austin y compañías como Target y Southwest, como muchos niños llegaron en Southwest. Y también sus niños van a tener ese apoyo de gente de la comunidad.
So now I'm going to turn it over to Manuel Gallegos. Let me tell you a little bit about him. Manny joined Target in 2004 after graduating from UT Pan American with a bachelor's degree in management. He started his career in McAllen, Texas as an executive team leader. Throughout the next 6 years, he had the opportunity to hold several different positions at Target, including managing the remodel of a store in Brownsville. In 2010, he became the district facilities manager in Austin. In his free time, he enjoys spending time with family and friends. He was born in McAllen, Texas, and is a graduate of Valley View High School in Hidalgo. You can. I'm not going to make you. You can
So
join Target. You can just kind of hit that points. UT Pan American.
Manny Gallegos es manejante de Target, ¿verdad? Sí. En 2004 se graduó de Pan Am, en the University of Texas de Pan Am, con un bachillerato de management, sí. Él comenzó su carrera en McAllen, Texas, y como líder, y throughout the next 6 years,
Sorry, just here. Just do this. You paraphrase.
Y en 2010 es el District Facilities Manager en Austin, Texas, y le gusta tomar tiempo con su familia y amigos. Fue nacido en McAllen, Texas, y es graduado de Valley View High School.
Please join me in welcoming Manuel Gallegos.
No problem. Hello, guys. I'll go ahead and clear all that up right now. Ahorita les digo, en verdad, mi historia. So, good afternoon. My name is Manuel Gallegos, and I am the district facility manager for Target. And the reason that I'm here is to tell you about how my parents influenced me today, and also how Target made me a better leader. La razón que estoy aquí es para explicarles cómo mis papás me apoyaron para ser lo que soy hoy y también para cómo Target me hizo un mejor líder. Como dijo Ronnie, soy del Valle. I'm from the Valley. I was born in 1979. Nací en 1979. Toda mi vida, all my life, I lived in Las Milpas, which is considered far. San Juan Álamo se considera far San Juan. Fui a la escuela de Valley View. I went to the high school in Valley View, and then I graduated from the University of Texas Pan American, which is in Edinburgh, Texas. Me gradué de la Universidad de Edinburgh, la Universidad de Panamericana. En el 2004, hice join Target. So in 2004, I joined Target. So I became an executive team leader, which is an assistant manager, pretty much. Me hice asistente de manejamiento. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. My voice is shaking. But I'm sorry? Thank you, sir. So in 2004, I joined Target. En 2004, Target me agarró por mi degree. Pretty much after that, like Ronnie told you guys, I held several different positions in Target, including managing a remodel in Brownsville, Texas. Tuve varios trabajos. También fui manager de un remodel store. Y un remodel store lo que es, hacen la tienda completa otra vez. Lo hicimos en Brownsville, Texas. El año pasado tuve la oportunidad de promover a Districts Facility Manager. So last year I had the opportunity to promote to Districts Facility Manager here in Texas, and that is my current position right now. So esa es la posición que tengo ahorita desde el año pasado. So el mensaje que les quería decir hoy, the message that I'm here to today to tell you guys is, if it wasn't for my parents pushing me to finish my college education, I would not be here in front of you. My family did not have the financial means to get me through college, but my mom always told me that good grades would help me one day. So la razón que estoy aquí es porque mis papás, como dijeron ellos, me apoyaron cuando estaba chico, me siguieron apoyando para yo acabar la escuela. Cuando nosotros éramos chicos éramos muy pobres. So entonces mi mamá siempre me decía que trabajara duro en los grados y que me iban a ayudar algún día. So they did. My good grades earned me a scholarship. They got me through college, and I got my bachelor's degree in business management. That opened the doors for me, including the opportunity to work for Target right after college. So los grados buenos, tenía razón mi mamá, sí me dieron un scholarship en la Universidad de Pan Am y agarré mi bachillerato de business management. Eso abrió muchas puertas y oportunidades y escogí a Target. Y la pregunta se dice, ¿por qué escogí a Target? Why did I choose Target? Because Target donates $5 million per week to education, and it gives minorities such as myself the opportunity to attain an education, to work and promote for a big corporation. So, ¿por qué escogí a Target? Porque Target dona $5 millones por semana a la educación para minorities como yo, para que le den la oportunidad de ir a la escuela y agarrar su educación para trabajar para compañías grandes. Una de las cosas buenas de Target, one of the good things, guys, about Target, some of the benefits that they have is competitive pay. They pay as far as market. They got comprehensive benefits. They have tuition reimbursement. So if you're working for your master's or your PhD, they pay your school if of course it's related to business. It's got a lot of discounts. It's got a lot of wellness tools and resources, and it's got a lot of wellness programs for benefits that are enrolled for team members. So la razón que uno de los beneficios que si quieren trabajar para Target es porque pagan muy bien, siempre pagan lo que el market requiere. Tiene bastantes beneficios como para la salud, lo que es la salud, lo que es la vista, lo que es dental, todo eso tiene también. Tiene bastante descuentos. Si eres Target Team Member, agarras muchos descuentos ahí en Target. También ellos, algo que se están enfocando nuevo es wellness, la salud para los empleados. O hace algo que están promoviendo mucho, la salud de los empleados. Y también hay muchas oportunidades que tiene Target para los estudiantes. There's a lot of opportunities that they give the students. So they have internships. Tienen internships para los estudiantes, y lo que es un internship es un programa que les es pagado para los estudiantes. So they got internships, which is a program, a 10-week program that they pay the students. And while they're working, they're also learning what Target requires them to be leaders. So al mismo tiempo que están estudiando, también están trabajando y les están pagando para ser líderes de mañana. Y después de que acaban el internship, si hicieron un buen trabajo, ellos ya están garantizados un trabajo saliendo del colegio con Target. So right after the internship, if they do a nice job, they're guaranteed a job once they get their degree in Target. So those are the few things why I chose Target. Esas son las cosas que escogí a Target para trabajar. Y como les dije, en el 2004 estuve con Target, en el 2010 me dieron esta posición, Pero otra vez les digo, again, I tell you guys, if it wasn't for my parents pushing me through high school and college, I would not be here today. My message to you guys as parents is to continue pushing your kids, to your sons and daughters, to get an education, for them not to give up. And for the students, my message is to continue your education, don't lose focus on your goals, stay motivated, and listen to your parents. So el mensaje que les doy a los papás es que continúen apoyando a sus hijos, que los empujen para acabar la carrera, porque la carrera es la mejor arma que tienen ahorita para el market, porque hay mucha competición. Para los estudiantes les digo que el mensaje es continúen su educación, no se distraigan en otras cosas, quédense motivated, háganle caso a sus papás porque ellos saben lo que es bueno para ustedes. And lastly, I just want to tell you, I just want to thank Ronnie and the people from Subiendo. I want to thank the university and Target to give me this opportunity to be here and talk to you guys. Thank you so much. Are we gonna stay? ¿Alguna pregunta para Target? Yes. Good, 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 good. Yes, they do. I don't know the specifics, no sé los specifics, pero Target el año pasado, bueno, hace 2 años, hacían donate $3 million a week to education, and now they increased it to $5 million per week to education. So their focus is education. Thank you so much for shopping there. It's a good company, and it drives results and especially focuses on students like myself. As soon as I got my degree, they went right after me, so they recruit heavily on the universities. So I like that a lot.
¿Cuál es el programa que estabas comentando que también tiene Target, pareciendo el de la...
Target no tiene un programa, lo que hace Target, ellos donan el dinero a bastantes programas como uno que ellos están subiendo. El programa cuando yo me gradué en el 2004 era un scholarship que en aquel entonces se llamaba Hispanic Scholarship, pero era de Target. So ellos donaron dinero y yo como ser hispano, me gané ese scholarship y pude ver. Perdón, el internship. El internship. Ese es un programa de que tienen todas las compañías, pero Target también lo promueve. Mientras los estudiantes están yendo a colegio, ellos pueden trabajar para Target. Y es un programa de 10 semanas. Y ellos trabajan como si fueran empleados y al mismo tiempo son estudiantes. Y entonces en 10 semanas aprenden todo lo que debe de aprender un manejador. Y se enseñan y aprenden todas las reglas, todo lo que tiene que ser un manejador, para así cuando ellos gradúen y les gustó, ellos se pueden volver a Target. Every Target has an internship, yeah. So what I just told the guys was, that the internship program is a 10-week program that pretty much they teach you everything as far as management, as far as running a store, and it's a 10-week program. You guys get paid, and then you guys go through, at the same time you're going to school, but then whenever you guys graduate, if you really liked it, you guys are guaranteed a job there. Of course, if there's openings and stuff, but they work with you guys a lot. Yes, ma'am.
¿Cómo se hace una aplicación para pedir directamente un scholarship de Target? ¿Cómo no nos vamos en otro camino? Porque son aplicaciones.
Sí, creo que los estudiantes, no hay una manera, es una muy buena pregunta, pero no creo que haya una manera directamente a Target, porque no hay un scholarship que diga Target. Los scholarships son fundados como otras organizaciones como Subiendo, so Target le da el dinero y las organizaciones eligen a los estudiantes. Ahora, los scholarships se aplican para el scholarship. So, si el
¿Con qué
estudiante...
anticipación puede un
Bueno, yo nomás puedo hablar, pero yo personalmente, ese scholarship que me dieron, yo apliqué desde que estaba en high school, en 12.
en el 12?
En el 12 yo apliqué para ese y cuando me gradué, me dijeron que yo lo había agarrado. So,
Pero no podemos como, por ejemplo, para hacer la solicitud de beca, como poner un asterisco y decir que quisiéramos ver si podemos solicitar, no directamente, pero que haya como ella prefiere, este estudiante prefiere entrar como en lo que dispone Target para dar scholarship.
No hay algo directamente así, pero lo que sí tiene, Target tiene recursos, resources, y eso nomás usted se mete a target.com, hay una página donde dice carreras, careers, y ahí puede hablar ese número y ahí hay cosas que le pueden ayudar a estudiantes a crecer, pero directamente así como una aplicación, no. Yeah. Thank you. Pretty much what she said is if there's anything directly that they can call, or a parent can call Target, or a student can call Target to apply for a scholarship. But I told her that Target doesn't have a scholarship directly from Target. What Target does is they donate the money to programs such as Subiendo, and then after that, Subiendo elects the students that are gonna receive the money.
So the website has their funding, they're sending their funds.
They have like steps, and yes, they can lead you to, yes, we gave money. Yeah.
It's only one of the organizations.
Oh yeah, there's plenty there's a lot. Yeah. Yep. Good questions. Very good questions. Buenas preguntas. And just one more thing. I know I'm promoting Target, right? Estoy promoviendo Target. Una de las cosas de que, no sé si los mencioné, las compañías, especialmente aquí en Austin, companies here in Austin, they really push for minorities. So that's one thing that I really liked about Target. They are really minority driven, so there's choices out there for you guys. Hay muchas elecciones para los minorities. No problem. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you very much, Manny. And on behalf of Subiendo, we want to thank you for taking your time out on a Sunday afternoon. And thank you to Target. Target, as I mentioned, is a big sponsor of Subiendo. They gave us $25,000 for this year alone. And so we are very appreciative. It's sponsors like that who make it possible for Subiendo to take place. At this time, what we're going to do is have a panel of students. These are our student counselors who will be leading your students through the next few days. And so if you all will go ahead and come up here. Do we have the other microphone? Here it comes. And so now's a fun time. You can ask these students anything about college life, Subiendo, their experiences applying for college, their experiences getting to college, all those questions that may be weighing on your mind, especially if this was if your child here with us this week, it would be the first in your family to go to college and be the first time you all go through this. Now is your chance to ask all the candid questions. So tiene preguntas para los estudiantes. Aquí está, ¿cómo se dice chance? Oportunidad. So, Diana, do you want to paraphrase any of that, in case anyone missed any of that?
So, vamos a tener un panel de estudiantes, nada más para cualquier pregunta que tengan de ir al colegio, a lo mejor ser el primero de ir al colegio, como muchos de nosotros somos, y cualquier pregunta que quieran, aquí estamos para contestarles.
Okay, anyone? Let's see.
Will you introduce yourselves? Tell us where you're from, what are you doing right now? Are you currently in school? Where are you going to school, etc.?
Okay, hi, my name's Jennifer Aguirre. I just graduated from UT Austin this year. I will be moving to Baltimore. I will be a teacher with a program called Teach for America that teaches in at-risk communities, and I'll be doing that for 2 years. And I want to eventually become an immigration lawyer. Oh, sorry. Hola, me llamo Jennifer Aguirre. Este año me gradué de la Universidad de Austin. Lo que voy a hacer ahora es voy a moverme para Baltimore y voy a ser una maestra con un programa que se llama Teach for America. Y ese programa agarra a estudiantes líderes a lugares que enseñan a niños que viven en como lugares, how do you say at risk? Lugares en riesgo por 2 años y luego quiero a regresar a la escuela y a ser abogada para inmigración.
Yo me llamo Sophia. My name's Sophia. I'll start in English. My name's Sophia. I come from Berkeley, California. I went to Berkeley to get my BA in political science. And I'm now at UT getting my master's degree in public affairs. And I'm really interested in the race and the income gap in the United States. Me llamo Sofía Checa, soy de California. Estudié en Berkeley, donde saqué mi grado en ciencias políticas y estoy aquí sacando mi maestría en asuntos públicos.
Hi, I'm Diana Garcia. I'm from Brownsville, Texas. I'm actually the first one. I just graduated this May with a bachelor's in business administration with an MIS major. It's management information systems. It's like IT for business. I'm actually the first one to graduate from my family, so I'm pretty proud about that. And what else? Well, I studied abroad twice, so that's something I really advocate for, is studying abroad while you're in college, because it's a lot of learning and it's a different experience. I actually went to Monterrey. I went from Monterrey in 2 summers ago and to Brazil last fall semester. So if you have any questions, I'm here. Me llamo Diana Garcia, soy de Brownsville, Texas. Me acabo de graduar en mayo de 2011 con un bachillerato en negocios, especializado en computadoras, pero en computación para negocios. Y, sorry, I totally lost my place. Sí, estudié en otros países por 2 semestres y estudié en Monterrey, Nuevo León, el TEC de Monterrey, y también en Sao Paulo, Brasil. Me gusta decir mucho que estudié porque creo que muchos estudiantes creen que no lo puedan hacer, pero yo lo hice y no tuve que pagar para nada. Si tienen preguntas de eso, también estoy aquí para eso.
Good afternoon. I'm Oscar Barbosa, a second-year business honors major here at the School of Business. Really, I'm really young right now, so I haven't experienced much. But I did get a leadership conference with KPMG, like the opportunity to attend in California. So even though I'm young, there's many opportunities out there for like first-year students or second-year students that want to get exposed to companies at a very young age. Hola, me llamo Oscar Barbosa, soy de Brownsville, Texas, y estoy estudiando negocios. Y como estoy a mi segundo año, todavía no he experimentado mucho, pero tuve la oportunidad, o voy a tener la oportunidad de viajar a California este verano con una compañía KPMG. Y es como una oportunidad para estudiantes en sus primeros años de colegio que quieren experimentar y saber de compañías. Y no solamente son para esos que ya llevan 5 o 4 años estudiando, sino hay muchas oportunidades para los menores aquí en colegio. Gracias.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, I had just a question, and this might not be something you can answer for me, but does Subiendo offer the 4-year scholarship to students? I mean, do they offer that kind of money to an individual?
Yeah. I was going to try.
If it was those ladies and gentlemen or
No,
yourself?
that's okay. Subiendo is a leadership academy and network. At this time, we do not have scholarships. What we do, though, is we try and help students and get them information about scholarships. So, for example, we have a Facebook page, and we will be posting information about scholarship deadlines, scholarship opportunities, and we'll be giving that information to your students.
Hello, my name is Michael Okonkwo. I just wanted to know, did any or all of you go through the sort of programs that our children are here to go to? And if you did, at the end of it, did you find it to be, so far it's very It's very useful from what I've seen today. But at the end of the program, did you feel like you learned something or a lot of things from it? That's really my question. Thank you.
Unfortunately, when I was a freshman here, Subiendo didn't exist. I wish it did, but there was a program here at UT called the Gateway Program, and it was for minority first-year students. I was the first to attend college in my family as well, and the good thing that I got out from it is it was a network of students who were coming from different cities all over the states, and the same experiences. So by the end, they gave us so much information on different resources that I wouldn't have known without that program. And they let me to go to talk to different professors, different classes that, of course, I was a freshman, didn't know much. So one I guess, benefit from these programs like Subiendo is that you get exposed to so many new people, to so many resources, that by the end, you feel like you know a lot more and more prepared and confident about going to college. So it's very beneficial for your children. For me, it was as well. Yo cuando estuve aquí en la escuela no existía Subiendo, pero cuando estuve aquí había un programa que se llamaba Gateway, que era para estudiantes como yo, que era la primera para ir a la escuela de la familia y era hispana. Y lo que aprendí en ese programa es que me dieron muchísimos información en diferentes programas y profesores que yo no podría saber si no estuviera en ese programa. Y una cosa que sí aprendí es que programas como Subiendo te ayudan a los estudiantes a abrir puertas, a abrir información que alguien no sabe entrando a su primer año en la escuela y no tener alguien en la familia que sabe de las informaciones que dan en esas escuelas. So, programas como Subiendo sí me ayudó muchísimo a mí.
Still exists?
Yes, I applied through it, and once you're a senior in high school, I got a pamphlet, and I applied for it, and I got in. But there's so many other programs,
Okay.
not just Gateway, not just Subiendo, but other ones that do help your student.
Okay.
Y hay más programas, no solamente como Subiendo y Gateway, pero otros programas que puedes encontrar en la página web de UTexas y te dan informaciones de esos programas. No problem.
My name's Rosanna Lizarraga. Since Subiendo is a new leadership program, how did the four of you end up, volunteering? Is that correct? With the Subiendo program.
I actually read about Subiendo in the No events that the registrar's office sends out, which I found is a really good resource to stay connected to a lot of stuff that happens at UT, because my school's up on the hill, kind of separate from everything, and I like to stay connected to the campus. And I thought it was an excellent opportunity, and actually recruited within the LBJ school to get other people to do it. Yo aprendí de esa oportunidad del, ¿cómo se dice? No events de la Universidad de Texas, y que supe que sería una oportunidad excelente para mí, pero también para los estudiantes que vienen también. Sorry.
Igual yo, through the same as me, I read it through an email I got with the no events, and while reading, I realized that it is a great opportunity that I didn't have when I was in high school. I remember going through my senior year and not having that person that I can contact and have let them give me information. I knew we had high school counselors, but they have too many students to really focus on somebody and make sure you finish that application by this date. So I realized it was a really good opportunity for me to give back and maybe help out a few students that would be in the same situation as I was. Me being as well one of the first generation of my family, I didn't have brothers that knew about it. So I think it was a great program. Yo, igual que Sofía, lo leí en un correo electrónico que recibí y estaba leyendo del programa y me gustó mucho que es una oportunidad que se les presenta a nosotros ayudar a los estudiantes que están ahorita en high school, que estuvieron en la misma posición que yo, que no tenían a alguien con quien le ayudara durante aplicaciones o de becas, y se nos presentó esa oportunidad de ayudar y pues la aceptamos porque podemos ayudar a estudiantes que en escuela sus consejeras no tengan tanto contacto con ellos, y a nosotros nos pueden llamar cuando quieran y ahí estaremos a ayudarlos.
Specifically for Sophia. So Berkeley, California, and UT are a huge difference, I think. I went to Berkeley as well, so I'm trying to get my daughter to come to study here. And what advice would you give her because of the differences in, environment of the two schools?
So I actually went to Berkeley after going to community college for 3 years in Santa Barbara, California. And so I was only in Berkeley for 2 years. And I had visited UT several times during that time, and really fell in love with the area. And it wasn't until I considered coming to grad school that I actually visited the LBJ school and got to know the environment there. I really love UT. I've had a very excellent experience here. I've gotten extremely involved, and I really love how close-knit the campus is, and how proud everybody is of the Longhorns. So I would definitely recommend for her to come here. Then again, Berkeley is also a great school too, so. So, yo estudié en Berkeley después de estudiar en una universidad muy pequeña en Santa Barbara, California. Y solamente estaba en Berkeley por 2 años, pero me encantó ese tiempo ahí y visité a Austin varias veces en ese tiempo y me encantó Austin porque es preciosa Austin. Me encantó y no era hasta que pensé que quería sacar mi maestría que vine a visitar a UT y al LBJ School. Y me encantó. He estado aquí 1 año y me encanta. Creo que quiero quedar aquí, no sé, pero ya veremos. Sí. Ahí está.
Nosotros somos mexicanos y mi hijo quisiera estudiar en UT, en Maccombs, Business Administration, too. Pero también tiene la inquietud de estudiar en una universidad en México, que dice que tiene como conexión con UT. Se llama el ITAM, Instituto Tecnológico Autónomo de México. Pero él no tiene información, solamente sabe lo que ve en la computadora. ¿Ustedes en ese aspecto tienen alguna información o podían como encaminarlo? Nosotros quisiéramos que se quedara aquí, pero finalmente pues ustedes como estudiantes saben que van a hacer lo que su corazón les diga, lo que quieren estudiar y lo que quieren hacer el día de mañana.
Do you repeat the question? Oh, okay. So what she's asking is, they're Mexican and her son wants to go to a Mexican school that's connected to UT, and she wants to know we have the resources or do we know people that could help him out. Y sí tenemos los recursos para ayudarlo. Creo que cuando estás en la escuela conoces a tanta gente y tantos consejeros que siempre están ahí para ayudarte. Conozco, como ya he estudiado en otros lugares, conozco a la gente los consejeros que te ayudan para ir a otros países. Creo que ellos van a ser los mejores. Pero no está segura si está conectado con la escuela de negocios.
Es que la escuela del ITAM en México,
Sí.
Instituto, no me acuerdo.
¿Dónde está la escuela?
Está en la Ciudad de México.
Sí.
Y él fue lo que checó. Dice, mamá, yo puedo estudiar en Maccombs, pero puedo estudiar en el ITAM y tienen intercambio exactamente con esa escuela, con la de negocios, porque también está reconocida como escuela de negocios en México.
Sí. Yo creo que van a venir a recoger a su hijo el jueves. ¿Van a venir? Yo creo que eso sería una oportunidad muy buena para ir a hablar con un consejero. Porque yo creo que, well, sí, ellos saben mucho más que nosotros. So what I was telling her is that if she picks up her child on Thursday, it would be the best time to talk to a counselor. Oh, yeah.
When's the career fair?
It's on
Here,
Wednesday.
right here. I need to get my handy dandy notebook out. Okay, so on Wednesday, June 15th, we have a college and career fair from 11 to 12:30, and we will be having colleges come and speak with your child. So if they have any questions regarding about each college at UT, McCombs will be there, like College of Liberal Arts, College of Natural Sciences. They can definitely ask questions on like admissions, cost, classes, courses, anything that they need there. El miércoles, junio 15, van a tener como un fair para colegios, para que ellos van a venir los representantes de cada colegio de Liberal Arts, de Engineering, para que los estudiantes puedan preguntar preguntas específicas a cada colegio. Eso sería una pregunta que su hijo puede preguntar a la escuela de negocios aquí en McCombs el miércoles.
I would like to add that this is not just a five-day program. Us as counselors will be able to help them out throughout the year, and if they have questions debating colleges, different cities, they'll be able to contact us, and we'll be able to help them out doing research or whatever they need. Ultimately, our goal is not to make them come to UT. We just want them to go study in a university of their choice. So we're just here to help them out. En español, esto no es solamente, excuse me? Am I? Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Este no solamente es un programa de 5 días y ya, sino nosotros nos encargamos de un grupo de estudiantes y los ayudamos durante su senior year, su último año de high school, a aplicar a diferentes colegios. Nosotros no queremos que vengan a UT, sino queremos que vayan al colegio que ellos quieran. Y nosotros lo podemos ayudar con research o con diferentes cosas que ellos necesiten.
Program where they can email you, and because she will be the first to go to college, and I mean we're looking into scholarships, financial, anything that you guys can provide to them during this week and maybe through emails would be greatly appreciated.
We get assigned selected students for us to take over. So basically, I have 4 students that I have their information. So each counselor has a selected amount of students, but they can contact any counselor. But either way, we have their information. They will be giving our information. They can contact us through email, through our cell phone number. We have a Facebook page for Subiendo. We're not just their counselors. We hope to be their friends, their guidance, anything they need. You guys are more than welcome to call us as well or email us. Any questions? I know how hard it is for somebody who hasn't had somebody go to college, how hard it is to find information for scholarship, for FAFSA, for just anything. And we're here. We've been through it already, so we know what. We're experts, basically, so we're here to help you guys. And Subiendo is also here, and we hope that the 5 days they get that information as well. But yeah, we're going to keep in contact with them even after the 5 days here. So nosotros vamos a estar comprometidos para ayudar a sus hijos. Ellos van a tener nuestra información de teléfono, de email, en Facebook, la página web de Subiendo. Y nuestra meta es que ellos estén en contacto con nosotros para el futuro. Si quieren preguntas de FAFSA, de becas, de pasantías, de lo que sea, estaremos aquí para sus hijos después de los 5 días.
I just wanted to make a statement because we've looked at a lot of the different programs that are out there, and what I'm seeing, this is by far the best. Because when you look at what this program is doing. Your goal, right, when you graduate from college is to work, to get a good job, to have a good career. So etiquette, how do you present yourself? Most of the programs don't do that. You know, having people in suits and ties, and you know, how to hand out business cards, how to eat at a business dinner. I mean, those are all things that are going to help you. And most of these programs don't do that. So I think it's an excellent program. Thank you.
Thank you.
College life.
Yeah, the computers. Well, first of all, thank you very much. I think it's great to have a computer. The only comment that I have is that are not Dell. So for some strange reason, so I would like to talk to you about that. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, my name is Olivia. And yes, I think this is great what you're saying about we'll be able to contact or have some information afterwards because my son wants to go to New York. I'm like, I don't know anything about New York. But if he wants to go there, I'm okay, we'll get you there. You know, I don't know how, but we'll get him there. And about, I encourage, like, if you can tell us the sponsors, we definitely want to know because I'm encouraging and telling my son to write thank you letters because this is great and we want the companies to continue to do that. And so parents, make your kids write those thank you letters. And you never know, they're going to get recognized for something else. Hey, this child really, you know, appreciated what we did. Maybe we need to do something more. So, thank you.
Our donors are AT&T, Southwest, and Target, as Ronnie said earlier. And that's a big component of this program is writing thank you letters. I don't know if you guys saw in the backpacks, but there were those little cartons of thank you notes. And we're really encouraging them to write them. There's also a prize for whoever writes the most thank you notes. So, yeah, good incentive. So, I think all of us know how important it is to say thank you, and I think it's gotten us a lot of places, and so we're really trying to continue that. Recibimos plata de AT&T, de Target y también de Southwest Airlines, y estamos, en sus bolsas los estudiantes recibieron tarjetas de sorry. Yeah, exacto, sorry. Estoy un poco nerviosa. Y queremos que ellos escriben un montón cuando están aquí porque nosotros sabemos lo importante que es decir gracias.
So this is something actually we started last summer, and what we're doing is they all have their own business cards so that they learn how to network themselves while they're here because there's a lot of professionals, a lot of like leaders from the community, very important people coming. So I think it's very important to know how to network and how to present yourself with professionals. And so we're encouraging kids to give out as many business cards as they possibly can. I'm not sure, I think 200. They have a lot of business cards. And they're also receiving business cards. And we also got them like a little booklet where they could store all the business cards. And we're also having a prize for whoever has the most business cards.
Best networking.
Yes, best networking. Lo que hicimos fuimos a hacer cartas para los niños para que puedan dárselas a los demás que conozcan y también van a recibir ellos porque es muy importante conocer eso de hacer negocio, de conocer a la gente. Creo que es muy profesional tener una carta para dar. Y lo que estamos haciendo también, como ya hemos dicho, también vamos a hacer un premio para el que tenga más cartas de todos los que vinieron Subiendo.
I would like to add that this is very important because this is not something that you learn during high school. It was not until I got to college that I learned about networking and realized the importance of writing a thank you letter. And it's really useful to know as a high school and start early on, like getting contacts, even though it was just like a simple handshake and hello. Maybe, you never know, but maybe one day you might meet them again and they might remember you. And it's just something that's really nice to know and during in high school. So this is definitely a very beneficial program for your kids. Este programa los enseña muchas cosas, no solamente cosas sino que no aprendes en high school. Esas cosas que en colegio te enseñan y es muy importante saber cosas así en high school y te pueden ayudar luego en la vida.
I'm not a parent. My sister is actually attending the Subiendo program. And I just wanted to ask, I just graduated in May from UT Austin as well. And even having me as like, you know, kind of like a guidance for her, like she was still really nervous about coming here. And I mean, I was really surprised because, you know, like I think she's kind of learned a lot through me. And but what would you suggest, like, you know, she was saying like, you know, I don't really know, like reading all the topics about, you know, what you guys are going to be talking about and public policy and stuff like that, you know, things that, you know, like you said, we don't really talk about in high school too much. So what would you guys suggest, you know, like to tell her, you know, because I was like, don't be so scared, you know, speak up and, you know, network and, you know, all the good things. But I don't really know what else to tell her to like, you know, not make her so nervous and not be too scared to like take full advantage of everything that you guys are offering.
So I think it's hard coming from high school. I'm not sure where you're from, but I think it's hard coming from high school and you're never exposed to something as grand as this and it feels so important when you're here and they dress up and it gives you that environment of something bigger than high school. And I think that can scare a lot of people. But what we're mainly covering, I feel like it's more for the community and it's their awareness and getting their ideas out there. I think it's very important within Subiendo so that they can speak up and they work within groups to make presentations, which we're presenting at the Capitol. So it's something very, very important that we didn't get to do. So yeah, of course, you're in high school. I've never seen this in my life. Yeah, I would be scared as well. But I think encouraging her and just telling her, you know what, at the end of this, you're going to look back and you have accomplished so much in 5 days. And I think it just opens up one door to so many other things. So I would, yeah, tell her.
And I just wanted to say thank you also because I think this program is so great. And when I heard about it, I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had the opportunity to do this as well.
We all
So,
feel that way.
yeah.
I think one advice I would give to your sister would be just to be open and just to take in everything she's going to be learning throughout the 5 days. It's going to be a lot to take in, but if you just are open with willing to learn more and willing to accept it and willing to work with your team and just willing to hear from the experts in the panels that they're going to be speaking with, she's going to learn a lot and to be confident to take it all in and be able to present her project on Thursday. And I think all the students are going to do great regardless if they're nervous or not.
Like my name's Irma. In order to be like one of those counselors, the way you guys are, do they have to know English and Spanish?
No.
Okay.
They're fine.
You all are going to stick around for a few minutes informally? Okay. Well, I want to thank all of you for coming. I want to, again, thank our sponsors, especially Target and Manny Gallegos for being here. What makes the sponsorship of Subiendo so great, we have the Friends of Subiendo. These are individual couples who've given us funds to make this happen. Of course, our corporate sponsors. And they don't just give the money, which we're greatly appreciative, of course, but they come and they spend time with us. And so Manny is here today at the etiquette dinner tonight. We'll have a group of Target team members, a group of Assemos team members from AT&T who sit at the table with the students and mentor them and share their own stories. And that's what really makes this so special. It's about participation. It's about the participation of the entire network, our sponsors, our students, our counselors, and you. So thank you so much for being a part of this. And I look forward to seeing you again, and we'll share all that we've learned this week with you on Thursday. Thank you so much.